A bit. A bit.
Respect, look, fentanyl is an absolute crisis in the United States. It's a challenge here, but it's a crisis there.
You sneaky, you're running as an outsider.
I am an outsider.
Mark Carney pitching himself on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart as a change candidate, but he's hardly an outsider. The former Bank of Canada and England governor has advised the Prime Minister since 2020.
I actually have known Mark for a very long time. I am really glad that he has come out as a Liberal, and I'm grateful for any support he can offer our party, our government, and our country. Often, he's actually my son's godfather.
Why are you lying to Canadians saying that you're an outsider when you're the ultimate insider? Why are you lying to Canadians?
Je ne suis jamais une députée, madame. Alors,
you are the special advisor to Trudeau.
Pourquoi tu parles anglais à Shawinigan?
Because we are an English news outlet.
What would you say to someone who says being Prime Minister is not an entry-level job in English and French?
I've had many jobs. I've had many jobs where I came in at the top. I came in at the top of the Bank of England, Bank of Canada, in terms of the United Nations. And, you know, people will charge me as being elitist or a globalist, to use that term, which is, well, that's exactly, it happens to be exactly what we need.
Nice of you to wait for me.
I know, right?
You're waiting for some more important people.
No, that's not true. I just have a quick question for you.
No, it's okay. I'm doing a
Just one quick question.
I'm doing a press thing tomorrow, so we'll just do it at
where's
that.
the press?
He'll let you know.
Mr. Carney, why haven't you announced a policy yet?
I've got lots of policies. You'll see them.
Make sure not that the government pays, not that we as taxpayers pay, but the large polluters pay. And so what happens?
But does that not ultimately trickle down?
No, because what the big companies are producing, by and large, are not products that we are consuming. There's some element of that, but by and large, a steel company, how much steel are you using these days, Todd?
We need to use effectively a shadow carbon price. Now, so far, carbon prices have been applied sparingly. They've been set far too low.
And that's why last week I proposed a new climate policy, eliminating the consumer carbon tax.
A few moments later.
So the issue wasn't, to coin a phrase, whether to axe the tax. The issue was how to change it. How to change it. In all its respects. Because the easiest thing is just to literally axe the tax.
To the extent to which that's paid, yes, that does show up in the cost, for example, of an automobile. That's
Okay, but you acknowledge that the consumer would pay more at some point.
Well, the consumer is already paying more. If you listened to Pierre Poilievre yesterday, as you probably did, he didn't mention the provinces once.
Right now, we have tariff barriers between our provinces that are almost as big as the one that President Trump is threatening. Within 30 days of becoming Prime Minister, I will bring together the premiers with the aim to remove the hundreds of pages of carve-outs and exemptions in the Canada Free Trade Agreement that slow or stop goods from moving from province to province.
He never mentioned First Nations.
I want the First Nations people of Canada to be the richest people in the world.
You know what? I don't have answers to that. I'll give it to you in 5 years. I'll come back. I'll answer that question. I'm sorry. I don't mean to dodge it, but it's